going to announce the nominees in each category. We are then going to announce the winner, and we are then going to read out a citation. They're not our words, they're the judges' words, and they're quite important that you hear what the judges say. So if we look at our sheets of paper, that's because we are looking at the judges' comments. You then come up, we'll present you with your award, we'll have some photographs, and hopefully you'll spend the rest of the evening celebrating and enjoying yourself. So, without further ado, I'm going to introduce Ruth Slavid, architectural editor and journalist and vice president of IBP, who is going to help me compare this evening.
Well, lovely to be here. I think it's always wonderful to have awards. I recently joined a Facebook group called A Few Good Hacks, and I have to say I think I've sort of lived in a rather protected bubble to see just how hard a lot of journalists are having it. At the same time, obviously, a lot of your clients are having tough times as well. So I think it's really important that the gates of communication are open, and they're open in the right way. And I think it's fabulous to be here and to be recognising that. And I think that's all I've got to say beyond moving on to the first award. Yes. I'm going to have to turn the page in a second. The first award that we are going to give tonight is for the Young Communicator of the Year. It's sponsored by the CIPR and CAPSI. And the judges said that our three shortlisted contenders were all focused young people who impressed the judges with their different areas of expertise and talent. And the three are Jennifer Ball of Luchford APM, Catherine Llewellyn of ACOM, and Ellie Perham-Marchant of FTI Consulting. And despite the fact that they all did a wonderful job, one finalist demonstrated such a breadth of knowledge and competence, and the overall impression, the judges said, was that she was a great deal more than just a safe pair of hands. And the announcement here, the winner is Ellie Perham-Marchant from FTI Consulting. Fabulous, well done. So Ellie wowed the judges with a considered presentation which was focused and full of personality. And even more importantly, it was full of examples of the impact of her work across a range of clients and market sectors. And for each of these, she was able to demonstrate an outstanding outcome for the client. This included positive and extensive coverage in leading global titles, including Le Monde, the New York Times, Reuters, and the Times, and also in key local business press, such as City AM. She also demonstrated a genuine passion and knowledge for PropTech and made it clear how she wished to build the next stage of her career in this crucial growing sector. Ellie thoughtfully responded to questions, and it was clear that she was building meaningful business relationships within her growing network. The judges' overall impression was that she is one to watch. So congratulations. And you get
You and me got a whole lot of history. We could be the greatest team that the world.
Okay, my turn. Best Integrated Campaign of the Year. This category produced strong and very varied entries, all with real merit. The commitment and knowledge of the teams behind the campaigns shone through, and did their ability to understand the needs of the client and produce results. It was a tough choice, with the short list spanning the spectrum from the well-researched, beautifully executed B2B campaign through to the highly creative, innovative B2C campaign that shifted the dial. Entries illustrated the benefits of the collaboration to deliver great results. The finalists are Goodfellow Communications, London Communications Agency, and Ridgemount PR. And the winner is London Communications Agency. The London Communications Agency really captured the judges' imagination with a highly creative, ambitious, and unusual campaign designed for maximum impact. From print to social media to face-to-face, this campaign covered a full spectrum of activity. Collaboration and imaginative problem solving ensured that maximum results were delivered to the client. Small details that were well executed complemented a spectacular, eye-catching centerpiece.
The next category is the Best Business Communications Campaign of the Year, which was sponsored by the PRCA. And this was another competitive category, which made for a long discussion among the judges in choosing the winner. The sector clearly boasts some highly motivated and effective campaigners, and it's so much so that the judges also awarded a highly commended in this category. So the shortlist is Holistic Group, Lismail Consultancy, and Ridgemount. So first we're going to talk about the highly commended, and this went to Lismail Consulting for the UK Construction Week diversity policy. So, this campaign was described as a roller coaster by Lismail Consultancy, and the judges agreed that it was an impressive and high-profile piece of work. Thanks to a perfect pitch and good timing, the team was able to secure memorable national coverage in broadcast, print, and online media. And this was coverage which undoubtedly contributed to change at one of the biggest trade shows in the world, MIPIM. The team and founder Lismail had strong opinions on this subject, and their sincerity helped to persuade UK Construction Week to address a negative episode head-on and to turn perceptions round. The judges said they would have liked to have seen something about the individual stories of the showgirls involved in the original story, but they praised the overall quality of this team's presentation, which was distinct from the written submission and had a good narrative. So.
Everything you want to dream away.
Wow.
Under this pressure, under this weight, we are diamonds, and I feel my heart beating. I feel my heart underneath my skin. I feel my heart beating.
So now we go on to the winner of the category. And the winner of this category is Ridgemount PR with its Why Prismian campaign. So let's get the shouting done. Hooray! Congratulations. And the judges were very impressed by the amount of research and thought that was put into this campaign, and the fact that Ridgemount PR had skillfully and diplomatically managed to bring a very traditional client into the 21st century. The client was skeptical about using social media to reach its target customers, but was persuaded to get involved by the data evidence presented by this PR. Most importantly, the campaign was brought to life through the production of an engaging video, which positively and engagingly represented a client and a topic that's not the most glamorous or the easiest to promote. Ridgemount PR was at the very heart of the creative endeavour, but was also able to recognise its own limitations and decided to involve other agencies to create the best content for the client. The messages and artwork used were simple and straightforward, but they worked well and they capitalised on nationalistic feeling in the country. One of the judges remarked, Ridgemount took a quotidian subject, a nuts and bolts part of the industry, and made it compelling through a clever and diplomatic approach. They also managed to get a company that was steeped in tradition to change direction for the better. That's a fabulous citation. Would you come up, please.
Okay, we're halfway through Best In-House Communications Team of the Year. The judges commented on the strong pool of credible, considered entries. Teams demonstrated ambition, commitment, and the ability to use multiple tools and techniques to bring about results internally and externally. Judges are keen to see more innovation and boundary pushing in reflecting and meeting organisational needs. The two shortlisted are Colliers International and Savills. And the winner is Savills. The Savills team impressed with the clear and focused work to step up engagement with international markets and audiences. The value the team offers to the business is apparent. By guiding and advising colleagues, this team ensures maximum coverage and impressive growth in reach. This well-established brand is nevertheless trying new approaches, including repackaging existing quality content in a new format to engage with the target audience and refresh the messages at the point of delivery. Come and collect your award.
So we're now on to penultimate. And this is the Best PR Consultancy Team of the Year. This is for the Best PR Consultancy Team of the Year. Gerald. Sponsored by the Built Environment Trust. And this was a hard-fought category featuring two highly professional PR firms who made it to the final selection, both of whom had good, compelling stories to tell about their success. And those firms are Holistic Group and Lismail Consultancy. And the winner is Lismail Consultancy. Yay! So, fantastic. You start coming up and I'll carry on reading lovely words about you. Lismail and her colleagues brought two clients to their presentation, which was a bold move that impressed the judges given its confidence and transparency. The team demonstrated that it benefited from strong guidance and leadership and showed that it had a far-sighted approach, focusing on issues facing a wider industry, such as fire safety, sexism, and disruptive technology, as well as those that immediately faced individual clients. The judges found the consultancy proactive as well as passionate. One judge remarked, "They love their clients and keep them on their toes, which is all you want from a PR agency." And as one of the clients said, they go out of their way to deliver to clients, which shows passion and dedication. There was also the welcome acknowledgement from Lismail Consultancy that its clients often needed to cease doing certain communication activities in order to focus on other more effective activities. And finally, their entry and presentation demonstrated a sense of deep thinking going beyond the services typically provided by a PR practitioner. And for all these reasons, they are a clear winner.
Well done. Well done. This final award is not a given. We make the decision on the basis of particularly the interviews as to whether we will actually give this award. We decided to do it this year, and I think it's the first time for 3 years. I lay great emphasis on the information I send out to the finalists and verbally, the importance of the interview session. It's the time when we know the facts, we know the figures because you've given them to us, but it's about the passion, and it's about the care, and it's about the need to win an award that comes over in that interview session. So it's a vital part of winning one of these awards. The overall winner simply reminded the judges of why we love our jobs. Her enthusiasm for the industry and her clients was infectious, and the judges were completely drawn in by her telling of her campaigns. What she lacks in experience, she more than makes up for with an abundance of personality and passion, and a genuine desire to see the reputation of the building industry enhanced. She has had impact at both a local and global level, and in carving out a niche in placemaking and business to consumer communications, recognises the increasingly vital role of communications in winning the public round to major building and construction projects. Our winner also demonstrated a real knowledge of the emerging technology market and how that will impact on the industry. She is not someone to watch out for in the future. She is someone to watch and learn from now. That's what makes the winner in the eyes of the judges, Communicator of the Year, and a genuine ambassador for our industry. The winner is Ellie Perham Marchant.
Nobody does it better.
Well done. I have no doubt that there are some disappointed people in the room. This is where it turns into a party. Either find out how the others won. Have a good evening. Thank you for coming.